apparently you can use it 24 hours, both in day and night. A bunch of their convenience store makeup. This one's a K-beauty brand, but you guys might call me a hypocrite for actually getting it. I feel like I have this color. Wait, hold on. Your girl here just returned from Tokyo, Japan a couple of nights ago, and today I'm going to show you guys what I actually got while I was in Japan for cosmetics and beauty-wise. Honestly, I feel like I could have done a lot worse. This bag over here, it's full of like jbeauty stuff and whatever cosmetics items that I actually got while I was in Japan. It's my first ever time going to Japan, Tokyo, so I was really pumped, and I also didn't want to spend like too much on jbeauty as well because I wanted to buy like clothing, bags, other goodies as well from Japan, just fully immerse myself. And anyway, less yapping, more showing, so I'll be showing you guys what I got while I was in Japan. I got this cotton pad, I believe at the Harajuku Cosme store. So a lot of the main bulk of my cosmetic items, I actually bought it at the Harajuku store. That was my one and only stop for a Cosme store. So I got this. I brought some cotton pads with me, like loose ones, but I kind of ran out on the last night while I was in Japan. So I had to open this. Honestly, this was in a duty-free bag, but I actually opened it. And guys, I was so scared that like they're gonna like fine me because I was like tax-free and stuff like that. They don't check. They really do. I should have bought more because I was so fixed on leaving like the makeup products in the tax-free bag. I should have just opened it. Anyway, this one is some sponges from Rosy Rosa. This is makeup sponges. I think this brand is really popular because when I went to the Harajuku store, there were like tons of like brushes, beauty tools from this brand Rosy Rosa. They kind of have this like little pointed edge, which I think it's better when you're applying your makeup at like a certain angle of your face, example like under your eyes. I do like the Fili Mili ones, the Korean ones, the sponges, but the problem is they don't have that angle edge to it. But I do like the softness of it. So this one, you know what, I'm really excited to try this out. This is from the brand Fancl, if I'm not wrong. I'm gonna butcher a lot of things around here. So this is like a little travel set. I actually bought this at the Harajuku store thinking that, you know what, I can just use this while on my trip. I forgot that it's gonna be in a tax-free bag, so I couldn't open it. I was like, oh no, and you can open it when I'm back home, which I honestly should have just opened it. But yeah, apparently you can use it for like 10 days-ish. The good thing about going to Japan, right, was that because I'm Chinese and that I could kind of make out some of like the words over here. So it's like 10 days, like sure over here. So you kind of like, okay, you can use this for 10 days-ish. So yeah, I was like, okay, this is good. Also, I don't remember a lot of prices. I was just grabbing things, and yeah, I think this is a good travel set. You get a cleansing oil, which is great because your girl loves to wear makeup every single day, so good to have this. You have a washing powder. I am not sure what is this. I kind of need to like rotate this a little bit. I believe this should be like some lotion or toner equivalent, and then we have emulsion over here. So I think this is a really good set. I finally got my hands on the Lun face mask. This one is a Hakone special, as you can see from the name over here. And I think there are 4 packets inside over here, but then there are individual face masks inside as well. So I think that is really neat, and it's quite heavy as well. So I got this at the Mount Fuji souvenir store over there. Oh my god, my Mount Fuji tour trip, that's like a whole other story as well, which would you guys want to get ready with me kind of thing, because it was a horrendous tour. It's probably like the worst tour I've ever taken. But yeah, I kind of like made it up with buying a lot of stuff at the Mount Fuji souvenir store. So super excited to try Lun face mask. I actually did see this exact brand, not this packaging, this exact brand at Watson's Singapore, if I'm not wrong. Actually, the nearby drugstore has it. But you know what? Special packaging, cute. Another Rosy Rosa makeup tool is this over here. So this one is actually kind of, you can use it on your eyes, your lips, and the eye bags. And it's kind of like a pointed tip brush. And actually, wait, let me open this for you guys. The thing I like about this brush is that I love the very pointed tip, and it's very like firm and flexible at the same time. The bristles are not too long, are not too short, while at the same time, the handle of this is ergonomically designed to have like the most comfort when you hold the brush itself. So fun fact, I actually hold my brush, or when I write like this, I don't know how to Whenever I do my makeup, I'm holding it like this because that's how I hold all my pens, and when I write and everything, I know whack, right? But by right, the proper way, if you were to hold your pens and all that, it's something like this, correct? So it's just so comfortable to hold, and yeah, I think it was quite interesting, and I just wanted to test the quality of this brush as well. These Gatsby whites, I got this at Matsumo Kiyoshi. Please don't come for me, I don't know how to pronounce a lot of the drugstores. But I got it at a drugstore in Japan, and they have 42 sheets over here. So this is supposed to be like some cooling wipes, and you guys know the weather in Singapore or in general Southeast Asia has been crazy hot. So if your pitties are kind of like, you know, smelly, sweaty kind of thing, I think this will be a nice, you know, moment we can go into the cubicle toilet, just clean yourself up a little bit, freshen yourself up, that kind of thing. So I want to try this out. Surprisingly enough, the past few days that I've been back home here, it's looking a little bit more cloudy, not so much hot. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to break this out just yet. But when the day comes, I want to try this out. Majolica Dolly Curl Lash Expander, and this is apparently a limited edition kind of thing. I've actually tried Majolica mascaras in the past. I think maybe back in like 2019, if I'm not wrong. One of my friends went to Japan. She very kindly got one for me, and I absolutely love their mascaras. I only got one this time around because I just have way too many mascaras to go through at the moment. So this one apparently is a blue mascara. So I was like, wow, I want to try out a blue mascara. So I got this, and yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for Japanese mascaras, let me know. I know Heroine Makeup, their mascaras are supposedly really good. I actually never got any makeup from them this time around because Heroine Makeup is actually available here in Singapore, and even though it's a little bit more on the pricier side, like $20 or whatsoever, I just feel that I heard it's really hard, like extremely hard to take that one off. So I remember this being easy-ish to remove with oil makeup remover, so that's why I went ahead with this one instead. I did go to the Don Quixote at Asakusa, and this one I got Raw Manhunt All Fix Mascara over here. I've always wanted to try these mascaras, and apparently these two colors, which is Long Plum and Long Vine, these two colors are Japan exclusive. So I was like, okay, fun color, something different. I'm gonna try this out. I can validify that purchase, I guess, justify it. This one, everyone on TikTok is talking about it, so I was like, okay, I'll just get one. I did contemplate of whether like getting the pink and the green one over here. This one is supposedly the super hold version. The pink one is just a regular version, so I kind of felt like, okay, the super hold one will be better because I just feel like in Singapore's humidity, I really need something to like stick and hold. So I just plan on using this to kind of, you know, do the flyaway hairs at the side over here for like work and things like that. Other than that, yeah, I just want to try this out because I want to see what's all the hype about. I did get the N Honey Melty Line Styling Stick. Now this is basically like a huge mascara wand, and instead of like applying on eyelashes, right, you apply it to your bangs just to kind of like tame your fringe or maybe like flyaway hairs like this, things like that. So yeah, a lot of things I have not unboxed and unopened yet. When I went to Asakusa, there's this like one whole street of like shopping and walking. You see the video, the iconic street on TikTok, and there's this like one shop, actually two shops, I think they're different. They sell like customized or like your date of birth 365 hand cream lip balm, that kind of stuff. I bought a lip balm somewhere, but this is the hand cream version. So yeah, this one, June 20th, my birthday. So yeah, I did swatch it on the back of my hand when I was in stores. I think it felt nice, and it is a little bit pricey for what it is. Honestly, is it a tourist trap? I feel like it is, because this one tiny jar of hand cream, if I'm not wrong, it already costs like 1,200 yen if I'm not wrong, which honestly, this is not much. This is from Yoroshi Cosmetics. Yes, Yoroshi Cosmetics. Yeah, a little bit pricey, but is it cute? I mean, yeah, it's a personalized kind of thing. I don't know. I just bought it for the lols. This is the lip balm over here. Also 20th of June, this is the lip balm version, and I believe they are from different companies because when I check the like stamp and label, it looks like different companies. So yeah, just want to clarify that. And this one also, the texture of this is not like a hard solidified lip balm. I remember it being something that is more like runny and jelly, that kind of texture. From the same shop, I actually did buy one of their body mist. Oh, the shop is called Moncado Body Mist in Citrus. They had two other scents. One that was more flowery, that kind of thing, but I just wanted something that's a little bit more sweet. It smells pleasant enough. Oh, some water droplets just went that side. But oh, it's okay. It's very tiny, literally the size of my palm. From that same shop, I actually did get this face wash over here. This, I think it's like in a bar form. And I believe there's mugwort. Yes, face shop mugwort. So I think this will be good. Mainly also because like I wanted to give this for like my dad. He usually uses bar soaps, and I think that because this design is actually printed, or I don't know what you call it, but it's actually printed onto the bar soap itself. So I think this is cute, like this one over here. I'm actually gonna give this away to my best friend. So this one's a little like souvenir for her. There's another one that we have stored in our bathroom cabinets. So this one is really cute. Like all the stuff in Japan, super cute. I love it. This one over here, I'm not sure if this will actually work. It's like a skin tag remover kind of thing, which is insane, honestly. Like look at the product pictures over here and then at the back. Oh, that is crazy. Now, TMI, you can skip on this part, but I used to have a skin tag on my armpit and I couldn't get rid of it. It had to naturally like come off within like, I don't know, it took like maybe 8 to 9 months for it to come off. But if ever I have another skin tag popping up anywhere on my body, so far, touch wood, so far there's no skin tags on my body. But this sounds really, really interesting, and I might just make my dad my guinea pig because I really, really want to try this out. So yeah, has anybody tried this before and does it actually work? And then there's this like peach lip cream lip treatment kind of thing. How do I pronounce this? Momoruri? I'm butchering everything right now. And I got 3 of this. 1 is for myself, 2 of them I'll just give it away to some of my girlfriends. And yeah, this was like 500 yen, which is like crazy affordable to be honest. So I was like, okay, cute, good little like gift kind of things. And of course the Club Suppin powder. This one apparently you can use it 24 hours, both in day and night. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. The ones that I saw online, there I know there was like the pink, which is the regular one, and then there's a mint version. I was like, okay. But then I was at the Matsumo Kiyoshi, this sticker sign over here. They had this blue version, which I have not seen online. Maybe I'm just like not observant enough or something. Yeah, and apparently this one, I think, if I am not wrong, is like a whitening powder. I only realized it after I made my purchase. I'm like, oops, I don't really want like a whitening powder. But you know what? This one, I believe, I don't know if this has a smell, because I remember when I was trying to like sniff my hand, I couldn't smell anything. But should I open it now? Let me just open it now. So it comes in a little tin can like this, and let me just open it. Oh, look at this, so cute. Okay, luckily the powder is not broken. There is a faint smell. It's definitely fragrance. Yeah, I think it's a whitening powder for sure. Oops. Oh, but it feels super smooth and it's very finely milled. Okay. Actually, I don't hate the smell. Now, the thing that I didn't really think through only after I made my purchase is that, okay, so you say it's like a 24-hour powder, right? And I'm supposed to apply it with this little cute puff applicator. So when I apply this in the morning and I have my foundation on like now, then there's going to be foundation on the puff as well. So it's kind of really like contaminated in a sense, you know? And then afterwards at night, if I want to apply it, then it's going to be, I cannot be sleeping with makeup on, right? Like, does it make sense? Or am I supposed to apply this powder like in the daytime, like first layer, and then I go in my foundation? Somebody let me know. Because I'm really curious about this like 24-hour powder kind of thing. I do believe I have one more somewhere from here. Not from Club Suppin, but it's from the brand Etude or something along those lines. Oh yeah, okay, it's here. This one, the face powder cool from Etude, if I'm not wrong. This one, this is a lavender powder, and apparently it has the whole like definition of non-comedogenic ingredients, things like that. And again, it has this like powder puff thing, and this smells so strongly of mint, like really, really strong mint. Is this a thing? Because I think I can bear with this maybe in the day, but I don't know about night. It smells like toothpaste. Toothpaste in a powder format. It's really weird, but yeah, I got this at Tokyo Hands at the Shibuya Sky building shopping mall. This one is a K-beauty brand, but you guys might call me a hypocrite for actually getting it. I got my hands on the free blurry pudding pots. I remember when I did my What's New in K-beauty and this just dropped, I was like, no, I'm not gonna get this because I don't know how hygienic this is gonna be and things like that. Listen, okay, I can explain. Let me explain. It was so much affordable over there. So apparently one of this, when I find it on like Shopee or want to get my hands on it, it's easily in the high 20s, like $28 to $30. Cheapest that I've ever seen is maybe like $26. When I was at Tokyo Hands, it was only like $18 if I'm not wrong. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be that person, be a hypocrite. I'm gonna buy two. I'm just gonna try it out. So would you guys like to see like a video, like a tutorial, a review? Let me know. The two shades that I got is ND01 and RS05. So it's O and film. I think I actually wanted to get the purpley cool tone, cold-hearted moment or something along those lines, but I actually bought the wrong shade. But you know what? I ain't gonna complain. It's already in my hands. I will just roll the punches, and I'm really happy and excited to try this out. And let me just say that Asian sunscreens reign supreme. I have tried European sunscreens, they are just a little bit too thick. I don't like the texture of how it applies. It doesn't lay nicely underneath my makeup, things like that. So I got 3 sunscreens from Biore, and this one I believe is like the spray version, which I think this will be nice, especially if I want to like touch up or have my sunscreen on top of makeup, things like that. I think this will be a good chance, as well as maybe like the back of my neck, the scalp, things like that. So I wanted to try this out. There's also this one. This one is also, I don't know what is it called. I will try to find the English name for it, but I remember getting a sample of this here in Singapore, and this is also available in Singapore. It's just that obviously it's cheaper, but it's like $8. Over here it's like 18 to 20 ish, low 20s, mattifying down on my skin, and it offered the protection while not giving the dewy shine, which, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the dewy shine. It's just that in the humidity here in Singapore, it's just crazy hot, and anything with a glowy base is just gonna make you look extra sweaty once you wear it out throughout an entire day. So anything that is mattified is greatly appreciated. So I just remembered really enjoying the sample of this. So obviously it's much more affordable in Japan. The Biore UV Aqua Rich Water Essence. This one is apparently like a big version. I remember it not being so tall, maybe up to here. So yeah, obviously it's the 1.5. You kind of guess that's about 1.5 times bigger. I tried this before, maybe back in 2018. It was like one of my first few sunscreens that I got into. And you know what? I enjoyed it. Biore sunscreens, fantastic. I love them. Biore makeup removers though, I don't like it at all. This Biore makeup remover that I got at the convenience store in Japan because I needed something to remove my waterproof mascara. This stings my eyes so badly and I hate it. That's already bad enough. It's so oily. It's extremely oily. I've tried other Biore makeup removers as well, and I found that to be very oily. It's in the pink bottle. I would just have this around just for like travel and things like that, but other than that, I will definitely not be reaching for this, especially not here back home, because I have my own preferred makeup removers, and this was just something to like tie me through my trip. I did get this Kose sponge cleaner as well. I'm not sure if you can use it to wash your brushes, but I wanted a sponge cleaner because I realized I don't have one, and honestly you can use like normal soap to get rid of it, but I've never tried a proper sponge cleaner because the ones I did try was like from Daiso back here in Singapore, and it's not the best quality. It left like a lot of like soap and residue inside, so I didn't really enjoy it. So this one, it was like, okay, let me try something proper. So got this, and I did get two highlighters over here. So the first one over here is from Suzanne. This is the Pearl Glow Nuancer in N2. I actually did see this here in Singapore as well, and I wanted to get it back then. Just didn't get it because I was like, okay, I'm going to Japan, like I'll just wait it out a little bit. So yeah, I got this, and this one, the purple undertone is pretty strong. I remember using it on my face and I was like, okay, this looks like quite purple-ish, so I really have to wear something that it's a lot more cool tone or have like a little bit more of like a purple blush. And then with this on top, I think it's really pretty. Very finely milled, and I think it's so stunning. Oh my god. Do you see how strong the purple is? Yeah, it's crazy. Just swatch at the back here. I did buy this with tax, so I was just a little bit scared, like I want it, but I don't want to get charged and fined just in case, you know, that kind of thing. Really pretty. I think this is super stunning. Look at that. And this K-beauty brand, Chippy Chippy. Oh my god, whenever I see this brand, I always can think of that one audio, the Chippy Chippy Chappa Chappa Ruby Ruby Lava Lava. That audio. But this one is in number 1, and it's the Bling Bling highlighter in number 1 Ice Diamond. This was like Fenty Beauty's Ice Diamond Ice Bomb, that kind of vibe. It's in the same kind of like squishy texture. Let me see if I can open it now. Ooh, take a look at that. That is stunning. And then when I pop the lid off, I could just sit here and start staring at the pen for a really long time. Let me just swatch. Ooh, that is wet. It's giving like Urban Decay, Space Cowboy, but so much better. That's a really like light swatch, but honestly, you can see next to the Suzanne highlighter, this one is way much more glitterier. And I got this like shading contour thing from a brand called Schiffer. I've never heard about this brand before, and this is in the shade number 2. So this is something new to me. I only saw like a little box stand kind of thing on one of the shelves. This was one of the products that they offered. I didn't see anything else if I'm not wrong, so I just got one of this just to try it out. Got this little eyeshadow quad from the brand VC, and this one I actually never heard of this brand before, but it looks quite popular. I got this at the Don Quixote Asakusa, and honestly, I wish I picked up more stuff from VC because the things that they had over here were really like interesting, but the shelves were picked off quite clean when I was at the Asakusa Don Quixote, so I only managed to get this. This was the only thing that really like intrigued me. I saw that they did have like a contouring powder as well in different shades, and their contour, they had it in like a shimmery formula as well, which was like really like, what is that? Like, I don't know how I feel about it, but I also low-key want to try it out. But I didn't get it because I was like, okay, I have one contour powder that I've already bought, so that's why I didn't get it. But this eyeshadow, this one I am curious about it. And this one is in PK7. Okay, this was a bit difficult to get out of the packaging because it was like hard plastic. But this is how it looks like. Ooh. This is like a satiny, beigey kind of moment. And they are all satin shades, so okay. Very interesting. I am very excited to experiment more with like Japanese shadows. So yeah, there was one more brand I wanted to try, but I forgot to get my hands on it, which is like whatever. It's like Charlotte or something like that. They had this like greyish eyeshadow quad. I was like, wow, that is so interesting, but I totally forgot to pick it up. So yeah, a little bit of a regret on that one, but you know what? It's okay. We got the Handmade Tokyo Petite Eyeshadow Palette. This is in number 3, and honestly, a lot of the jbeauty eyeshadows, they are very subtle in color, and they all either lean like, they call it yellow tone or blue tone instead of warm tone, cool tone. So that was one thing that was quite interesting to me. And this one is cute. I literally love how cute it is. It's literally the size of my palm. Very fun size. Love it. Now this was the eyeshadow that I used throughout my entire trip, and this is by Rom N, and this is their convenience store line in Japan. It's called N. The one I have is in number PK01 Rose Fog. This is absolutely cute. Look at it's like a little like chocolate, fun size, bite size kind of thing. And honestly, I was a bit like skeptical, like, should I buy it, should I not buy it? Because I think I have a lot of eyeshadows. And honestly, this pink frog color reminds me of one particular eyeshadow that I have. Actually, wait, let me go get it. Yup. In this lighting, it's exactly It's exactly the same. So this is basically the mini version of the Raw Mint eyeshadow palette in Rosebud Garden. Honestly, the only difference is between these two is probably the top shade over here, this one. This one looks a little bit more tanner, and this is definitely much more lighter. So just for your reference. And while we are on the topic of ROM, and I actually did get a bunch of their convenience store makeup. So would you guys be interested to see a dedicated video on it? Honestly, I feel like a lot of the products from there is already existing products, but just that they're in mini sizes, which honestly, great for traveling because the lip tint that I used, the Glassy Bomb tint in PK01 Pink there, I'm not sure if this is existing shade from ROM N, because I don't think I own a pink lip tint like this from ROM N, and it's actually very pretty and I like it a lot. And this was great because, you know, it's tiny, it's mini size, great for traveling, all that kind of stuff. Low-key reminds me of the Juicy Lasting Tint formula. I also did use this mascara as well from ROM N. This is an ash brown. I believe it's also the Han All Fixer brow, but maybe the one of it is a little bit different. This look definitely looks a little bit denser. This is an ash brown, and honestly, this one didn't really impress me. I did use it for one day, and I felt like by the end of the day, my lashes were kind of like drooping already. So this one didn't really impress me too much. Mellow Matte Cushion. This one, they only had 2 shades, and I got it in BE02 Natural. I have never tried ROM N's base product, surprisingly enough. So this is basically like a mini cushion, and you guys know I love cushions. So cute, so tiny, everything miniature size, adorable. And this is the shade. It's basically like a traditional cushion. It does have a slight scent to it. It's nothing like too overly fragrant, but it's something more like a typical cosmetic smell. They also do sell miniature nail polishes over here. This is so cute, so tiny. It's like the size of my pinky. Really cute. And this one is in the shade Raspberry RD01. And then we have the Glassy Balm in BE01 Nut Beige. Low-key, this kind of reminds me of the Gloss Balm. So let's do a quick swatch right now over here. Kinda, a little bit. It feels a little bit stiffer. It's a nice finish, but it's definitely not as emollient and soft as compared to the Glassy Balm. The color is cute though. It's like a peachy brown kind of color. Definitely leaning on the warm tone side of things. I did get the Vizzy lip. Oh, this was already open. Ew. Oh, this was already open. Ew. Oh my god. I hope nobody has used this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got this Vizzy lip plumping gloss. Please tell me this hasn't been open. Okay, it hasn't been open, thank god. Smells like white chocolate mint kind of thing. I got it in the shade BE300, and this is how it looks like. Hopefully it looks like a dupe for like a Dior lip gloss. Let me see. This color is so pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Fenty Lip Glow. If I'm not wrong, this was on the Wall of Fame for like Cosme at the Harajuku store. So this is a cute little, you know, moment. And surprisingly enough, I only got one more Kate Lip Monster. This one is in number 07. I wanted to buy, like, there was this brownish color one that I really wanted, but I was like rushing for time because my dad was hurrying me. So I was like, okay, I try to just get one, you know, because I already own one and I just wanted another color for variation's sake. So yeah, I got this in number 7. Honestly speaking, I low-key forgot how the color actually looks like. So let's just open it, and I want to swatch it now actually. Swatch it like here. Oh, this color is nice. I feel like I have this color. Wait, hold on. The one that I currently own. Oh god, I think it looks the same. Am I tripping? No, they're kind of different. Okay, whew, thank god. I thought, I was so worried that I bought the same color. Honestly, they do look quite similar, but the new one looks a little bit more on the brownish side. This is definitely more of a reddish kind of color, so okay. Thank god. I scared myself for a hot minute. I got this eye glitter, and it's from a brand that I do not know how to pronounce. I'm so sorry. It's the Pick Me Eyes Glitter in number 3, Teach Me. Look at that. Ah, isn't that stunning? Oh my gosh. You guys know I love glitters. I'm a sucker for it. And the applicator is on the thinner side like this, which I can kind of make do with it. And I'm just, ooh. It's like this pearly beige that's not like stark white, because sometimes I feel like a lot of like eye glitters, when you have that stark white, it's a little bit jarring. But this has that little bit of beige undertone to it, so it isn't as stark, but still very shiny and bright, which I feel like this could be a little bit more versatile for different eyeshadow looks. So yep. Oh, I'm really happy with this though. I don't like the sound of the squeaking though. And this eye cream apparently is TikTok viral as well. Like a lot of people are talking about it, they're hauling it, and I've seen it in people's hauls. And also it's #1 for Cosme, so I was like, okay, I gotta check this out as well. Honestly, I don't really use eye creams for me, so I don't know how this will actually work out for me, but I'm just curious about it, so I'll just have it on hand. I got some nail polishes as well. Honestly, should I have bought more? I feel like I should, because the colors there was so cute, and even the natural colors were just like very basic, but basic is good sometimes for like nail polish colors, especially if we're going to like work, things like that, strict dress code, yada yada yada, that kind of thing. So yeah, I got these two. I believe this is a nail strengthener because I see the word 强 on it, which means strong. This one is a gel volume top coat from CanMake, and we have these two brands which I've never seen before as well, so I was a bit like, oh, okay, let's try this out. CanMake is available in Singapore, but the thing is their nail polishes aren't available, so I'm just like, oh, okay, let's get one of this, because I do own one nail polish from them because my friend, they gifted it to me as a souvenir, so I already have one, so let's try something else. You know, surprising enough, I only got one of this, and it's the CanMake Creamy Touch Liner in Cloudy Grey. This particular color is my favorite. I'm currently wearing it on my lash line, and it's not too warm, not too cool. It's like perfectly neutral, and it adds the right amount of definition, like tonally wise. From CanMake, I also did get a mascara from them. This is in black, and from their, I believe it's a sister brand, Sezane. And it has a lasting curl mascara, and this is also in like a plum color. So I'm just so surprised to see that Japan has so much colored mascaras. It's so fun. I wish more brands would actually do it, or if not, I feel like the brand should make it more easily accessible, because I want to have fun makeup like that. That's so cute. Oh, and this blush from Sezane, I think it's like viral in like Japan itself, because when I tried to find like the other shades, I couldn't get my hands on it. This is in #3. I do have #1 with me somewhere in there, but this is #3, and I believe this is not yet available here in Singapore just yet. So this color is so sweet. I think it's like a cool tone pink. I believe there are other shades, #3, #4, #5. 4 and 5 were picked clean, like there was nothing, the tester was not even there, it was left like #3, so I was like, okay, I'll get #3, so it worked out. I wanted #3 in the first place, so it's okay. And from TP we have this lip tint. It's the Dewy Film Tint in #3 Cool Girl. I saw a creator talking about this lip tint as well. I was like, okay, this looks cute, looks very up my alley. I love dewy lip tints, so let's see. Ooh. That is nice. I like this color a lot. It's like a cool tone pink, but pulls more berry, and I love the fact that there is so much pigmentation to it. I gotta try and do a full face of jbeauty one day, because wow. This Kena rice face mask, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and in general, like this brand itself, but I think people were like raving about the mask itself, and there are 10 pieces in this, so I was like, okay, this is worth it. Okay, I'm gonna speed through like the last few products because I'm gonna run for dinner soon. So this one is the DHC lip cream, and this is also very popular as well. I only got one because I wanted it for myself. I should have bought more, honestly. And I think this is colorless, so I don't know. I'm not really a colorless lip balm kind of person. I like to have a little bit of color on my lips, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. Maybe I'll use it as a night treatment or something. We'll see about that. For Kate, surprisingly enough, I thought I would buy more products from Kate, but there really wasn't much standing out to me, or if not, I was just like really overstimulated in the shops itself, because there's a lot of like people and sounds and the TVs are blaring at you, that kind of thing. So I was like, okay, it's a bit too much for me. But I did get this, the oil block powder from Kate. This is a loose translucent powder. As well as we have this. This is the Blendberry liquid eyeliner. I swear, when I stepped into the Cosme store at Harajuku, I was so overwhelmed. I did not expect to see so many people and so many new products. I thought going into OLIVEYOUNG was bad enough. The Cosme stores are worse. And obviously I got a purpley plummy liquid liner. This is in 102. And you can see the color swatch like right over here. And yeah, it's also another Japanese brand, which I'm like, okay, more Japanese stuff, love that. I got two of these Shiseido eyebrow pencils. These were like 180 yen or something. It was crazy affordable. And this is in the shade number 3 brown, which is this brown over here, and this one is in dark brown over here. So you have two shades, 180 yen for both, which is like maybe $2 a pencil. Just so affordable. I love it. It was shopping in Tokyo, it's like, oh wow, it was on the next level. The Merit dry shampoo sheets over here. This is a new product to me because like dry shampoo in tissue paper form, sign me up. I love the convenience. It sounds great. Honestly, I don't know if this is available in Singapore because we do have Don Quixote in Singapore. It's just that it's called Don Donkey because apparently Don Quixote is already, the name has been taken up in Singapore, so they had to use another name. Long story short, Don Donkey does sell quite a number of like Japanese products. It's just that it comes out at a higher price point. So if this is available and if this actually works out for me, I'll be very happy. But yeah, and this is a citrus smell scent over here. Excited to try this out on very sweaty days. To round it up, because I spent so much money at the Harajuku Cosme store, they gifted this Revlon Cover Stay Liquid Foundation in 180 cent beige. Honestly, I'm not gonna complain if this is not even my correct shade because this is actually a very nice size, travel size liquid foundation. I have a feeling this may not work for me because it looks a tad bit dark, like a tad bit. Maybe I can salvage it, maybe, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll play around with it. And that's all the jbeauty stuff that I got in Japan. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because your girl was budgeting herself. I wanted to buy like clothing in Japan as well, shoes, because your girl brought the wrong type of clothing to Japan. I thought it would be warmer by now, but no, when the wind blows, it was so freaking cold. So I had to buy like jackets, long pants. I brought shorts and like thin summer clothing, could not wear them. Brought denim shorts, couldn't wear them as well, so it's a shame. Anyway, if you guys want to see like a jbeauty full face of makeup, that kind of thing, let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And try to do like a little clothing haul as well. Let me know if you're interested to hear about that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye! To control myself, so these, oh my god. Just, yeah, they dropped it.